The first thing I'm going to do on Shrek is pull the exhaust off because it's kind of in the way. So I got to take off those 2 bolts up there and then a bunch of rubber mounts. Ice strudel. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So up here I'm just going to mainly undo the stuff connecting the engine to the body, and then I'll just drop it down. I got the exhaust out, so that should just pop out. But I don't know for sure, I guess. So the header should be able to stay with the body, or with the subframe. So over here on this side, I was working on these wires, and there's one that goes down and goes all the way along the back. So I gotta pull that out. Okay, I got that wire disconnected from the torque bar all the way to the back, so it's completely disconnected from the subframe. Got the speedometer cable undone and the wire undone from the transmission. So I think I got the center section all cleaned up. Gotta do the emergency brakes and the brake cables in the back and the brake lines in the front. I undid the clutch slave cylinder. Gotta undo the shocks and undo the sway bar. Gotta undo the water line over there before I can take the sway bar off because it goes above the water line. But I drained the fluid already, so that should be good. Get the impact. So I just took off the bolts for the coolant. Cooling line. Nice mess down there. Wonder if I pull the power steering reservoir off and tie it up to the engine. I wonder if it'll stay. It looks like there's something. Something that goes forward to the cooling bar up here. bar. Wonder what'll happen to that if you can't see it from there. Wonder if that drip will get worse if I push on the brake pedal a little bit. I got all of the fluid out of the reservoir, wherever it is. So it looks like the front of the reservoir is for the front brakes and the back is for the back brakes. So there's a little bit of a reserve for the back brakes if you lose front brakes, apparently. Now to the other side. Mostly empty, but it'll probably drip forever and an ever. The fuel lines are right here. Oh, they got the non easy to do kind. Let me see. These ones might work with the angle on there to grab onto those little wire clamps. That worked good. Where did I had them somewhere. Oh, they were right there behind me. They're right there. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, I cracked the line. Gross. Okay. Now those little wires on the front here. Okay, there's that. Oh, where did that come from? The reservoir over there. Oh, I'm breaking all my fingernails. There were two little bolts down underneath holding the cooling line on. You might have to take off a little bracket that appears to be covering them also. But I don't know if it comes off. Oh yeah, it does. I might have to take the radiator out. fan wire. Right over here, this bracket is what's in the way for the power steering to come loose. Oh, not this bracket, the one behind it. This bracket apparently was mainly for the radiator, and it only had one bolt for some reason. So it's these 12mm here. Why isn't it coming off now? Weird, it's like glued on. Looks like it's got a weld right there. Why would they weld it and put two bolts in it? There's a weld out here too. That irritates me because that means I have to undo the power steering fluid and drain that. I guess it's okay. You should do it anyways, right? At least I only got it all over the hoses. Okay, so that hose. Should be okay like that. This hose is connected to the chassis itself directly on both ends. Just that one other one. This little hose goes here onto the chassis, so that's out. I think slave cylinder has a little bracket, another bracket on the with that little clip. Why does it have that clip if it doesn't have a way for that to come out? So I gotta take the bell housing bolt out so that I don't have to take that clutch hose apart right now. There, I got that bolt out, so now the slave cylinder is completely loose. There's two heater hoses over here, right back there. Everything up here, brakes are done. So now just to the back to undo those brakes. So back here, this bottom wire is the emergency brake and the top one is the fluid. So looks like if I undo a nut here, I might be able to swing this around and unhook it. Now I can just undo the line. Drain a little bit of that. That got everything out of the master cylinder. The other side, same procedure. It appears back here. All I really had to do on the passenger side is undo this line here because these lines are actually connected to the subframe, not the the chassis. So let me put this back together and then undo this. Too bad I don't remember more about this from when I took it apart last time. But I guess that was 8 years ago, or 10 years ago actually. Whoa. So I gotta undo the shocks from inside the trunk. Back here I got quite the mess to clean up. Oh, I did all that stuff up there with the battery connected. I got this battery in here. Wonder if the glow sticks still work. These parts are from when I tried buying parts from somebody to get the car running before. Nothing I tried could do anything. There's the scissors. Okay, right in there are the two bolts for the thingamajigger. Give him a finger. Oh. get to that one. Okay, now this side is gonna probably, oh look at that, it's snowing. I don't know if you can't see it. This side over here is probably gonna be a royal pain. I might need to go get the flashlight. That's a beauty. Probably can't get that in there. Okay, those are both out. So now I should just be able to drop it down. So I will get the jack under the front and the back and take out the bolts. Back here there's 19mm bolts, there's 3 of them. Now the other side, this one dropped down a ½ an inch maybe. Now I'll go around the other side and see if I can get that one down. Okay. I think that's everything. It's just sitting on the jack, so I'll lower it down. Okay, so that's loose. Now the front. Oh, I didn't record that. There are 2 bolts here nuts here that came out, 19mm, and one 14 at the back of the subframe. I'll go to the other side and see. Hopefully I get it over there. It didn't lower, but I also didn't take off the steering. So the steering is still connected right in there. Probably see it better from above. There, I just took out that bolt in the steering shaft right there. Don't know why I didn't push the record button. But now let's see if I can get this to lower down. I might have to pry on it or something. there's one more 14 back there. So there's one on the other side too. Okay, I think I got it down. I just pushed it forward a little bit so that it wouldn't hit the firewall. And I don't see anything connected. So this one without straps sits a little bit higher than the other one. It's about an inch off the ground right there. But the rear subframe is much more stable. So I think if I just figure out how to strap the front up a little bit, it might hold itself pretty good. The back is set, so I just gotta strap the front up so I can move it around into the backyard. But it's all out of there. So now I just gotta decide what I want to remove. Probably remove everything because I gotta clean this all out and figure out where everything goes from the new stuff. It's a little dark back here. So there's the underside and the tunnel. So I'm wondering if the transmission tunnel's big enough or if I need to try and figure out how to use the other one, or if I can just mount the shifter section into this one so that I can mount the shifter, or maybe make the shifter different. I don't know yet. So I think I'll call that a good for the day.